Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play with me, Fan Nerd Mama, on Minecraft Java Edition 1.20.1. Today I've got three things that I'd like to do. The first and second are on the to-do board. I'd like to make a pumpkin farm and a melon farm. And the third is kind of a surprise, which you'll find out about in a moment. Speaking of surprises, I have done a little work inside this tower behind me, and I'd like to show you around. You can already start to see that it looks different. I have added rows of chests on the ends of the original rows of chests, and then additionally, I did the same thing on this side. It is all organized in alphabetical order. So amethyst, books, concrete, fish, iron, netherrack, mud, plants, etc. All of the stones are together. The saddles, it's not a stone, and redstone, technically, I don't classify that as a stone because it's not generally in stone form. But once we get to here, all the stones are together, all the woods are together. I did run out of space for miscellaneous wood. I just didn't have a spot for it. So it's in this barrel, which I think is fitting, honestly. Now, as you can hear, yes, I'm sick. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm a little stuffy. I apologize, but that's not going to stop me from recording these videos because I love recording these videos. And I really wanted to show off what I've done. I really like this area around the door, like a lot. And my favorite part of it is this clock right here. Now, why is this clock my favorite part? Because it looks like it's floating on nothing, but it's not. There is a glass pane back there that this item frame is supposedly sitting on, but if you look closely, they're not touching. That's Minecraft logic for you. But anyway, I didn't want it up on the wall because then you wouldn't really be able to see it. So I wanted it like it's sitting on the shelf towards the front so you can really see what time it is. All right, I did a tiny bit up here. These brick pillars in the corner are part of the build. They have to be there. I thought they were just supports. I tried to remove them and I was like, oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's part of the build. So instead of, trying to remove them or whatever, I decided to integrate them into the decor by putting slabs all the way around. And I like the way it looks. I think I might put some more of the bricks down these corners as well to kind of make it match. But yeah, so I've done that. And then the real surprise is actually there's a downstairs now. And let's see if we can figure out what's missing from up here. It used to be here. It used to be in the corners. Now it's not. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out, that's okay. It's not easy to spot, especially since everything has changed, but you'll soon find out. Down here is my smelter area. So I've got the blast furnaces, I've got the regular furnaces, and I've got the smokers. They all have additional fuel input behind. They've got your item input up here that goes down in and then down into these barrels. I had too much netherrack, so I was smelting the netherrack, but I haven't put more fuel in. And I don't know what I'm going to use the nether bricks for, but I figured it's a much more compact way to store the netherrack since I don't actually need a double chest of netherrack. So I've got these 3 sets of furnaces, but what about the 4th wall? Well, the 4th wall I decorated and I put my extra weapons, my extra armor, my extra tools, all the stuff I don't use all the time, or my backup gear, and then cool stuff. Now, in the cool stuff barrel is that surprise that I alluded to earlier. But before we get to that, I was able to get item frames for the double tall grass that I found that one time in the Acacia Village. which is super rare to find double tall grass. You can only find it in an acacia village and only sometimes. And then I've got my dragon egg. It makes me a little bit sad that the dragon egg name doesn't show because it's a cool pink name. See? But, you know, I'm not going to rename it. Oh, it gives off light? That is so cool. So that surprise I was talking about is in the cool stuff. And I'm going to open this barrel and I'm going to see if you see what it is. It's not the enchanted gapple. It is the sniffer eggs. I went out and I found some lukewarm ocean ruins. And I took my fancy brush here and I got a couple of pottery sherds. I should probably just make a pot out of these. But then I also found 2 sniffer eggs. In fact, why don't I show you that footage now? All right, so I have officially decided how I want to make the sniffer sanctuary. It has taken some time, some grinding, and I'm not entirely sure yet that I have enough materials, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So what I'm going to use is this cherry wood, some cherry leaves, and some of this nether brick that I made, because nether brick goes really well with the color of the cherry. So the plan was to go like this, like this, and then like this, and voila. But what does that look like? Nah. Now another option would be to use the crimson stem, which also looks nice with it. So another option would be like do, and then do, and then, oh my gosh, do. Like that, which actually, that looks a lot nicer. Okay, goodbye nether brick slabs. And I think I'm gonna need to farm some of these. Do I have 2 crimson funguses and 2 crimson nylium. That ought to do that. And I guess I'll just plant these here. So 1 there and 1 there. Sounds good. And doot and doot. And I need some bone meal. Wow, those grew up nicely. Oh, I got another shroom light. 2 more shroom lights. Yeah. Totally didn't forget that shroom lights grow on these things. I like to build it right here. It's a beautiful area. Also, I was considering putting some glass in, maybe interspersed, like pink glass, interspersed with the cherry leaves. Because, like, I'd like to be able to still see the landscape. It's so pretty out here. Okay. So I think I'll leave the pumpkins. And let's do maybe like here. Okay, this is a nice area. I like this. And we can alternate the glass and the leaves. That's nice. I like that. And cover it over with these. Oh, that's so pretty. Yes. Oh, it took me a long time to come to like a decision on this, but I'm so glad that I have come to this decision. Now, this is very pretty. And then I want to plant some cherry trees around here too to give it the whole vibe, you know? Yeah, it'll be very nice. Let's place some moss. Oh, this is such a beautiful area. Now I just have to light it. think one more cherry tree over here. Right there. Let's take a look at what we've made. Oh yeah, that is quite the sanctuary for sniffers. There we go. Okay, let's do some lighting. Have a light level overlay. It shows me where I need light. So I guess what I'll do is I'll light everything first. Make sure I can cover it with some moss carpet. Oh, it's raining. These mods I use on the server that I play on Cubeville, but they're also quite helpful here, so might as well use it if I got it, right? The light level overlay is a tool I use as a staff member quite a lot. Okay, it looks like everything is lit pretty well. Let's plant our sniffer eggs, man. How about one here? Yeah. And one here. Excellent. Now we wait. Oh. Failure to launch. There we go. It's pretty. Let's update our map. There we go. Now it's all updated. We got our sniffer sanctuary. Yay! All right, well, while we wait for those sniffers to grow up, I think that's going to do it for today. This episode's already pretty long, and we didn't get to the pumpkin and melon farm, and that's okay. We'll get to it next time. All right, so you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you in the next episode. If you liked this episode, please leave a like, and if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye!